Walking to the front edge of your mat, begin to forward fold, taking opposite elbows in your hands and just swaying slowly, allowing the upper body to stretch out here. Breathe deeply, and as you exhale, release the fingertips into the mat, walk the right foot to the center, and extend the left arm up. Bend the right knee, pushing the left leg straight, roll the chest open. Expanding through the chest, feel the twist, and begin to do it on the other side. As you fold forward, take the arms behind you, lace your fingers, and stretch your chest. Exhale, release the arms, and walk the feet as wide as your mat. Turn the toes out and come into a squat. Lift the inner arches of the feet, neck is long. And inhale, reach the right fingertips to the mat, extending the left arm to the ceiling into a gentle twist. Engage the opposite leg and do the opposite side. Keep breathing. Lift the hips, walk the feet together, and take it back to your very first downward facing dog. If your hamstrings or hips feel tight, begin to pedal the feet, stretch it out, creating some space and moving with your breath. Allow the knees to bend and straighten, just giving some mobility there. Drishti is at your belly button or in between your thighs. As you breathe in, ripple forward, articulating every single disc in the spine, gazing forward as you find a plank, and rolling back the same way you came in. Exhale back to downward facing dog. 2 more times here, and every time you flow with your spine, notice the length, pull the shoulders back, and breathe. Relaxing through this and just allowing the breath to guide the movement gently, waking up the shoulders, the core, the arms, and even your legs. Find your downward facing dog and take the right leg up. Spin the hips open to the right side and bend the knee. On your exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. And on your next exhale, lower the back knee down, extending the back toes. Press the floor away from you as you reach the arms up to the ceiling. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, feeling the heart lift. Both feet carrying the same amount of effort. Exhale, hands down, back knee comes up, and twist to the right side. Hug the outer hips in as you lower the right hand down. Take it back to downward facing dog. As we do the opposite side, feel the difference between the left and the right. Notice where you hold more tension. Notice where you feel a little bit more open. Coming into Anjaneyasana on the left side. Take your right knee into the mat. Point the toes back. Breathe and extend the arms up. Feel expansive in your postures and allow the breath to flow fluidly. Take it back slightly and bring the hands into the mat. Lunge twist, left arm comes up. If the floor feels far away, feel free to prop yourself up with a block on your bottom hand. Exhale, left hand down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, take the knees, the chest, and the chin into the floor. Take a few moments here just to stretch your back. Breathe into your chest and your spine and begin to ripple forward, coming into a cobra. Stay low, keep the weight light on the hands, roll down. And again, roll up, feeling the lower back muscles supporting the posture. And we do it one more time here. Inhale to come up. Move with the breath. Exhale, come down. From here, shift back. Child's pose. Breathing in and out. In and out. Gazing forward. Take tabletop position. Back to plank. And we're going to take side plank, lifting the left arm up. Flex your ankles, reaching through the fingertips. Expand the collarbones and breathe. Gently shifting over to the opposite side with as little momentum as possible to build some strength. Reach long through the arms. Keep the core engaged and the hips lifted. Take the right hand to the floor. Shift back, downward dog. As you inhale, the right foot comes forward. Spin the back foot flat, coming into warrior one. Feel the stretch in the lower back. And as you press the back foot flat, feel the stretch in the back leg as well. Melt through the shoulders. Hold your waist. And take the back foot halfway forward. Fold over. Feel free to lay your hands on your shins, maybe your knees. If you've got a block, that's great too. Stretching out the front hamstring. Soften the shoulders and step forward. Inhale to chair as you bend the knees, shifting the weight into your heels. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, stepping back and lowering the head, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward for warrior one. Breathe in. Spine is long, waist is long, chest is square. As you exhale, take your hands into your waist. Step the back foot halfway forward. In Parshvottanasana, keep the legs straight, keep the spine long, and more importantly, allow the breath to be consistent, flowing in and out of your nose. Taking the feet together, finding chair pose again, Utkatasana, or fierce pose. Grab opposite elbows to give your shoulders a bit more of a stretch. And exhale, take the arms behind, lace the fingers and fold over your legs. Bring the hands into the floor. Left foot steps back. Transfer the right hand onto the instep of the right foot and bring the left knee down and the elbows as well. In lizard pose, feel free to use blocks here as well. You may also stay on your hands, especially if you feel like your hips are tight. Before you know it, it's done. Both feet come together, and we do the same thing on the opposite side. Line your elbows up with the heels, and keep the knee just stacked directly over your left ankle. Relax and breathe through it, especially if you've got tightness. From here, step your feet together to a half lift, straight spine. Exhale, back to plank, lowering halfway or all the way down chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, come to sit, and extend the legs in front of you. With your knees slightly bent, tilt the pelvis forward and begin to work your heels forward, keeping the thigh bones plugged into the sockets, toes up, ankles flexed. And again, don't forget to breathe. Inhale, roll the spine up, taking the right foot outside the left leg, coming into a twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Root down through the right sit bone. Keep breathing. And as you exhale, release. Do the same thing on the opposite side. You'll notice that you tend to lean to one side more than the other. So try to equal the amount of weight on each sit bone. As you release the pose, bend both of your knees, coming into bound angle pose or Baddha Konasana. Sit bones are grounded as you extend forward. Breathe into your hips, the glutes, and then roll the spine up. Take the knees together, lift the hips with the feet hips width apart as well into reverse tabletop. Breathe deeply and exhale, lower the hips down. Take the feet back, stepping into a plank, moving through another vinyasa. Relax the neck and shoulders. And as you breathe out, move into your inversion practice. Whether it's headstand, shoulder stand, or lying on a block with your legs in the air, allow the inversions to bring balance to the body. And as we take the heart higher than the head, we give ourselves the opportunity to change perspective. Connect to the breath here and try not to think so much. As you take the legs down, melt into child's pose, surrendering the body and feeling all the sensation from that inversion. Take the arms forward, lay the belly on the thighs and the chin on the floor. Depending on your space, the chest may or may not touch. But in melting heart pose, allow yourself to stretch before taking your final vinyasa of the day. Linger in any part of it you feel good in. And from downward facing dog, turn your gaze forward, jump through to sit, and lie down for your final resting pose. Surrender your mind and your body. And as you take rest, we are grateful to be able to serve ourselves today, to fill up our tank and find balance. Breathe softly, resting your mind on only your breath, and allow yourself to let go here.